This video from the Famous Personalities series is about John Calvin. John Calvin was born on July 10, 1509, in Noyon, France. His father worked for the Catholic Church, which influenced Calvin's early education. Calvin studied law at the University of Orleans, but later shifted his focus to theology. His early experiences shaped his future role as a religious reformer. Calvin did not always plan to break with the Catholic Church. However, as he studied the Bible, he began to believe that the Church's teachings were not always in line with the Scriptures. By the early 1530s, Calvin had fully embraced Protestant ideas. He eventually left France to avoid persecution for his beliefs. In 1536, John Calvin published his most famous work, The Institutes of the Christian Religion. This book explained his ideas about God, salvation, and the Church. It became one of the most important texts of the Protestant Reformation. The book helped spread Calvin's ideas across Europe and beyond. John Calvin was invited to Geneva, Switzerland, to help reform the city's church. He played a key role in turning Geneva into a center of Protestantism. Calvin's strict moral rules were enforced by the city government. Under his leadership, Geneva became known as a model Protestant city. One of Calvin's most well-known beliefs is the idea of predestination. He believed that God had already chosen who would be saved and who would be condemned. This idea was controversial, but it became a central part of Calvinism. Calvin taught that people could not change their fate through good works. Calvin's ideas spread quickly throughout Europe. His followers, called Calvinists, established churches in countries like France, Scotland, and the Netherlands. Calvinism also had a significant influence on the development of Puritanism in England and America. Calvin's teachings played a major role in shaping the Reformation. John Calvin believed strongly in the importance of education. He founded a school in Geneva to train ministers and lay people in the teachings of the Bible. Calvin's emphasis on education influenced the development of Protestant schooling across Europe. His ideas helped encourage literacy and Bible study among ordinary people. John Calvin died on May 27, 1564, in Geneva, but his influence continued long after his death. His ideas shaped the development of Protestantism and had a lasting impact on European society. Calvinism became a dominant branch of Protestant Christianity. Today, Calvin's teachings still influence many churches around the world. Despite his influence, Calvin faced criticism both during his life and after his death. Some people thought his teachings were too strict or harsh. Others disagreed with his ideas about predestination. However, even those who disagreed with him acknowledged his important role in the Protestant Reformation.